Hey everyone, this is Flight Nut here. This is one of the new planes I've seen online that I bought. It's an avelina, and you can get it to numerous places from the Just Flights and some other places. You go on Lionheart's creation and you scroll down to the bottom of the page and you'll see where you can download it from at least 4 places they have on that web page for Lionheart's creation. All right, I'm just going to fly around a little bit, and you notice my lights are blinking. I have a 3D deluxe light, so I got that set up. So I'm going to play around with it a little bit and upload it and see what y'all think of this plane. All right. It's all electric, so when I shut the throttle down, it ain't gonna be turning. Should cruise at 200 for hyper cruise or fast wide open. Medium cruise 170 knots and slow cruise at 130. And if you pull it all the way down flying, the prop will go dead still. So don't be alarmed if you throttle down and your propellers quit turning, because this is an all electric plane. I'll show you some detail in it when I get down at the one I want to take off from. You notice the wheel don't turn to the right, because that's one of the bugs they have, and she still turns, but the wheel won't actually turn. Yeah, we're down here at KPNS at Pensacola Airport. So I'll pull up here to stop up here and show you what the prop does. Slowly advance the throttle again, and you see it prop turning. There is a video on YouTube that this is one of the planes I guess the workers at Lionheart Creation. This is one of his dream planes that he dreamed up and he put out for Lionheart Creation. He goes into more detail, so I'm just going to show how it flies, and I'll provide a link to go to that web page where you can watch it on YouTube and download it and study up on it. It's only 43 minutes long, but he goes into detail on it. So we're going to stop here and I'll show you what I mean. When you throttle down, it quits running, so you don't have to worry about holding the brake. Alright, here's the inside view. Let me scroll out a little bit here. And this is where all your light panels gauges is. Turn your lights on. Turn them off. Here's all your nav tunes. Here's your visors. Pull down. Here's your fuse panel box. This little light gray spot here is your shows your auxiliary airspeed indicator and everything. You click on it, it'll go back down. Right up here is a let me find it here. It's another little spot up here on the dash. Yeah, here we go. Alright, there's that one. And there's another one right here. Shows you a heading. If you look up here at the compass, it matches like a little LED. And got your left window. You can leave them down at 120 knots, they'll come up. And you can, that'll make it pop up too. Now I got my steering column went away. Now I can't remember how to get it back up, but and you can click on the center screen and it shows you more at it. Well, let's pop into my PDF manual and tell me how we bring up the steering. You do not wish to print this out because it's 87 pages long. So best bet is scroll down and see all controls, the left side, the primary. Alright. Well, it should come up, but let's see. Oh, we'll zoom in here, see what's going on. Well, I don't actually need it up anyway. Oh, we can do without it. I don't need a flight yoke anyway. Alright, we're gonna we're just gonna do a
Tower, November 2019 Alpha Victor, ready for departing straight out at runway 17. November 2019 Alpha Victor, cleared for takeoff, runway 17, straight out departure approved. Cleared for takeoff, runway 17, Alpha Victor.
and you see a little RPM gauge right here rotating. That tells you what kind of power you're using. See, now you see where both of them rotating. And when the landing gear goes away, you'll see these three wheels turn straight on to you. So there's that bug there where the landing gear likes to come down when you don't need it. But that's no biggie. Now I'm going to jump back into the panel here. Yeah. We'll scroll down here. And we want
120.65, Niner Alpha Victor.
It's going to take me back down to 1,000. So you click on the altitude, it automatically come to that point. And as soon as I figure out how to
Pensacola approach, November 201, Niner Alpha Victor, with you 2,500. November 201, Niner Alpha Victor, Pensacola approach, roger. Altimeter 2997.
Alright, then we can do this way then. Alright, here's how you set your altitude. Better give it a little bit more power. I'm only using one part of the so we can bump it up over and make both of them kick in, but I don't need both of them kick in because I don't want to, I'm just putting around. So we can set it up or down. Same way with vertical. Don't need to be going up no 1,000 foot a minute. I'm gonna pop outside, see what this thing is doing. Must be a little bit of turbulence. Yeah, there goes the landing gear. That's no biggie. Somebody fixed a bug on it. Jump back in. And we'll zoom back in. Hit the barometer, make sure it stays at 3,200 feet. So it's right at only 6 feet. Got it on cruise control, autopilot. I can set it you can set the speed or whatever you want. Same with the nav, altitude. Lock that altitude in, and it shows you that's these are locked in, wing straight and level. See the heading of 285, you can lock the heading in. So all of them turns this color, so it shows you where everything is in. So I don't want to do the heading, so that way I can go wherever I want to. Alright, well. And it shows you. Let's go back here to the back seat. And we can click on this. Got a little laptop and stuff come down. And you can click back on it to go back up. And you got joystick will come up so you can
Squawk 1200, frequency change approved. Niner Alpha Victor.
put it back away. And you got a center console here. Just get back up in the front seat. And you can click here, your coffee cup, and your phone comes up. Lighter. And this little button here is for to crank down the landing gear, but it don't. It's one of the bugs that they don't have fixed yet. So. Try to, that make it go away. And you got your apples, and you close it back up. Here's your park and brake lever. Ballistic chute handle, inoperable right now till they get it set. So we can click off the heading here. So you see where it doesn't do anything now, so I can turn the plane the way I want to now. We'll fly back here to Pensacola here. And just doing a little short flight. Had so much in there for one person to do, so the plane flies real good. I don't have no problem with the plane flying. It's all composite, 6-bladed prop. No spoilers. Yeah, you can still pull up your shift 3 and that's the avionics page. Also, you can preload music and pull up the map. And scroll in and out here within page groups. Inside airspace. If you want to do direct flight, you can click on it. It's 50 miles, don't need 50 miles, 20 miles. And contact Pensacola Airport again. should be able to just click this over to go away. And what's neat about this is you can download music from a CD-ROM or whatever, CD player. So you can put your own music in. So that's one neat thing that I see about it. Brings up the little compass rose. Put me over to autopilot, so I'm going to get ready to disconnect here in a minute. I disconnect the speed, altitude, turn the heading off. Shift 3 should get rid of it. Now see, when you power down, be like flying dead stick. The prop should quit turning. Right now I'm just coasting. I'm going to do that auto deploy, so I'm not going to worry about dropping my landing gear. It'll come down on its own. It should auto deploy. Sometimes it comes down when you don't need it, so we're going to try to do an auto deploy. Now this plane don't have no spoilers, so we're going to have to let this plane here land first. But that's no biggie. Just going to go ahead full flaps Still got plenty of altitude, so. It said in the book that the landing gear will auto deploy at 200 feet. So we'll see. Alright. While I was saying,
Delta 1270, exit runway when able. Delta 1270, contact ground on 121.9er. 121.9er, Delta 1270.
coming a little bit high, so. The dinging noise is probably letting me know that the flaps and the landing gear's not down, so. He gives you detail in that 43-minute video what each one of the bell whistles is. Alright. Automatic landing gear. See, that was a stall warning. See, when I got no power on it, the prop's not turning. Well, we're just going to taxi back over here. I'm going to go ahead and pull my flaps up. Don't have to worry about damaging these flaps because they're spring loaded. They're not hydraulics, and you shouldn't have no problem. Shouldn't have no problem damaging the flaps that's under 120 knots.
Niner Alpha Victor. Contact ground on 121.9er. 121.9er. Niner Alpha Victor.
Getting a little bit crazy here. Let me just slow it down a little bit so I can get control of it. And we're just going to taxi back to where we took off from. See, I've only used 8% of my fuel right there. So we'll just taxi back over here. Getting about time for supper anyway. So if you have any problems, check that video out. I'm going to upload from YouTube there, and I'll provide the link over in MS Flight's forums. Go ahead and turn my lights off. Don't need them. See, went off. Alright. Then we'll go ahead and set the parking brake. And I'll jump back inside here. And let's screw down to main panel here. Go to our settings page, tie down mode. Now we can do wallpapers too, that shows you different colors on the screen here. Red, plain, blue, magenta, or whatever that color you want to call it, kind of futuristic. And you just go through numerous ones, plain, different colors, gold, blue. So and we'll click out of that. Then we can go ahead and shut the plane down here, propeller. Then that's off. There's your little turbine if you want a wind powered APU. So we got everything locked down. We just turn the plane off. And this here should be off. And if we can get the door to open. It's probably locked. Might be on this one here. There we go. Here's where we hide the steering wheel right here. You can just adjust the steering column up and down, or you can click here in the center right here and make it disappear. And here's your heads up doings here, and you pull on it. There we go. Then when you turn it, turn the flight yoke, turn just like a steering wheel, go in and out, up and down. So don't know what this button is, but we're going to zoom in and see what it is. Oh, you change your tint on your screen tint. Hide your steering wheel. Alright, we'll hide the steering wheel and see what this. That's a heads up screen right here. That pops up right here. It won't pop up because you don't have no power. Everything's powered. So yeah, it's got a whole bunch of neat little tricks. Nothing will work because the power is off. Doors probably won't open either unless you hit Shift E. There we go. Here's the luggage. Pops out there. lights are off, tie downs are in. So that concludes this little flight here. So I hope you enjoy it, and hope to see some of you people buy this little aircraft. I haven't tried to long one. This is my first flight with this aircraft, but it flies gorgeous. I don't have no complaints. All right, we see you next time. This is Flight Nut. Sayonara. Goodbye.